All right, so welcome everyone to the community office hours for the 7th of August. It's been a really big couple of weeks. We've had over the last last 2 weeks, we've had now over, I think, 700 users who have joined, and we've had, I haven't checked, but it's in the thousands of new members joining, and now we're into the tens of thousands, or well into the tens of thousands in terms of members on the platform. So it's really, really good. And we've had a lot of activity. It's been very busy, and there's a lot of questions that have been coming up and a lot of things to cover in this call. Because there's so many new members that have come in, what I'll be doing for this one is I'll be going through the basics of the software, going through the new settings, and I'll also cover some of the new features that we've done. So here's what we can do. I'll start off just by going through, for starters, the new updates that we've done and what we've got coming up. And then after that, I'll go through some of the basics of the software. Then we'll be able to do a questions answers after, which should be hopefully really good. I'd see lots of new faces here as well. So if this is the first time you're on this office hours, welcome. Thanks for coming on. Hopefully this is really useful. Welcome to the software, to the community, and yeah, hello. Sure. Celine, do you have something to add? Sure.
I just wanted to remind you, can you talk a little bit slower? Because for most of us, it's very, very difficult to understand you.
Okay, I'll try. It's hard because I think the New Zealand accent is we speak fast and faster than most other accents, such as American and all that. So yes, I'll try slow it down so it'll be a little bit easier to understand. I think most of our most people on the call are actually from Germany, so it does make sense to do that. So cool. All right, I've got the chat open as well. So if you do have any questions throughout, feel free to post. And if there are any questions that come to mind as I'm going through the content, I'll look and I'll keep an eye out for those as well. So I'm just going to unplug that now. All right, sharing my screen. So we'll start off with new features. Now, part of the last week, the last 2 weeks has really been that we've been focusing a lot on the optimization of the software. So what that is that because we've had so many new users joining, it's been busy and there's been a lot that the servers have had to handle. We had a million hits last month to the software, and that was a big increase from the month before. I think we had something into the low hundred thousands, and then to go up to a million was unexpected. And as a result of that, most of this week and most of last week was to stabilize the software. So if you've been using the software for a long time, you might have noticed that last week in particular, last week was the software was a little bit slow in some areas. The major areas that we had problems with were the switching of groups. So it took a long time to load a new group. The other issue that we had is with the members being a little bit slow as well. So last week and this week, the major focus that we've had is to update those things so it's really fast. And we've done a few things that has sped up those areas. And this week we're going to push, or we just pushed today, an update to help with that. What we did today as well is we did some UI fixes, we did some improvements to the UI. Some of them are quite subtle, like some of them are like this. We've improved the icons that are featured on the notifications bar. Inside of chat, we have featured whether someone is online, whether someone is offline, how many hours ago they were last seen, because we're finding that the chat component is the second most visited part of a group, second to the community. So lots of conversations are happening outside of the community group in private that we wanted to make sure we did some improvements for. So we've been doing that as well. We've made a number of bug fixes that you'll notice as well. And we've also made it possible inside of chat to be able to reorganize your pinned posts, pinned chats. So for me, when I'm having conversations with people, sometimes there's something outstanding for me to do. So now what I need to do, or what I need to do is I can pin a post, and if I want to, I can organize it based on priority. And now you'll find that you're able to do that within the chat system as well if you go in and do that. We've also made a few adjustments minor adjustments to the members. So you'll notice that I don't know if we covered this last week, but there's a lot larger area here as well. And you're able to assign a role here, you're able to open a chat here, and the area is larger. So when people, and also what we did as well is instead of having a requests tab up here, we've combined a requests tab into the members area here. So if a request comes in to join a group, one of your groups, it'll now show in this top area here. So those are the main updates we have. Now, in terms of the other major updates that we're working on right now, the two biggest ones that we're working on are VAT, which we've made some good progress with. And we're also working on a way of selling courses. So you'll be able to, inside of your groups, if you want to, you'll be able to charge for a course. So if you wanted to sell this course here, for example, for $97 or $47 per month, you can now do that. You will be able to do that very soon. That update was expected this week on Tuesday, and I'd said that in the community, but that was wrong. I made a mistake. We had a lot of optimization to do, which meant that we had to delay it slightly. So it will be rolling out sometime within the next 1 to 2 weeks. You'll expect to see that. Hopefully very soon, but within the next 2 weeks for sure, you'll be able to see that update available within your groups, which is really exciting because it means you can now monetize more through your groups, which will be really good. Now, I've got a question here from Shirley in members. Can you also see the deleted members? You cannot. Once you remove someone from a group, you will not be able to see them anymore. What you could do if you wanted to remove someone from a group and still see them is you could add them to your ban list. However, maybe that's not what you want to do. But yeah, there is no way right now, once a member is deleted, that you can see who was deleted from your group. If you'd like to add that as an option, go into the community and post that so other members can comment as well. Now, the other area that we're really focusing on, and this is important for new members as well, is that we're really focused on at the moment the app. So the mobile app is a really big thing for us. We've been building toward this for the last few months, and we've been rolling out updates for it. We've been doing updates to the mobile as well, and we're working on releasing an app in the near future. The app will be available for both Android and iOS, and that's a really big focus. It's been a really key part of what we're in the direction we're trying to go with the software. Now, over the last 2 to 3 weeks, the reason that we had many users joining was that we closed down the lifetime deal. So for about 2, 3 years, we've had a lifetime deal available for purchasing Communi, and that closed down last week. So now we have a subscription for the software, and we're not 100% settled on price yet. We're going to look at it again in September once we've got these other updates, which we believe are more important at the moment. So VAT being updated for our users is more important than getting the right price yet at the moment. And also the optimization is critical, as well as the new update we have for upgrades and updates. And then we're going to settle on a price in September. It will be a subscription. There'll be a subscription there, and you'll hear more about that. This affects you if you are wanting to sell as an affiliate. We're going to assess it in September because we want to look at how many people, new members, are joining for $99 per month and staying, because we are seeing registrations come in for that. But I want to see if those people they stay, and if they do, then we'll reassess it and have a look at that at that time. But if you're here, it's likely you got the lifetime deal. So congratulations, you got access to the software during the window where this was available, and we're not. We will hopefully have that uh, available soon. Now, I'm going to start the next segment now. So that's what we've been working on. That's what's coming, and what I want to now look at is how to get started with this software if you're new, and if you are. Actually, before we go into that, is there any questions about what I've said? Maybe that's the first place to begin. Any questions? And then we'll move into this next segment because I wanted to give some overview on where to find things, what's important right now for our new members. But is there any questions that come to mind after that initial thing? So, what does reports mean in the members' view? Reports happen when someone posts a report. So you can report posts, for example, or chat that are maybe in breach of the guidelines. Previously, we had that you could post reports for the posts. I think now we don't have that. Instead, we have it available for chat. So, for example, if someone is spamming or if someone's being inappropriate, you can report that and that will be sent to the admin that a report has been filled out and you can comment on that. And then the admin can decide what to do with that. So that's what a report means in the view. This is the first version of that. The goal is to have some sort of moderation in the future. We've added some moderation already, which is that you can disable the the um, the comments on posts, but that's the extent we've done. What we would like to see is if something is posted or something happens, then we can get members to report it. We just haven't had situations with that happening. It's not been something that's been requested, and we don't have any occasions where that I can think of where anything has been used inappropriately. I think we've been very fortunate that members have been using the software really well, but it's really, and we've done work towards it. If it's needed, it just hasn't been needed yet, so we haven't put any time into it. I won't show in chat just because I have a lot of chats open. But if you go into your chat or if you open a chat, you'll be able to see the reporting option there inside of that. So, and Sabine's posted what the German equivalent of that is if you're German speaking. Yes, it's basically if something happens and it's inappropriate, then a member of your group has the opportunity to report it to the admin. That's the main purpose of it. Oh, any more questions on that? Oh, it looks like that settles everything. So, uh, what I'll do is I'll go through now the basics of getting started with the software, talk a little bit about as well what you can do to get started fast with the software as well. And this should be useful as an overview. The first and probably the most important thing is how we handle support and how you can handle support within your groups as well. So, right now we have available a knowledge base, and you can access the knowledge base through your settings. Most of what you can do through your group happens within these settings. So as you can see here, if you've got our Pro plan, you can access custom domains, adjust your branding, functionality. And if you go down here and you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see here the Help Center that we've got. Now, the Help Center will be in the language that you've chosen. So uh, you'll be able to go to, say, Getting Started, and you'll be able to see these articles. And you'll be able to read about the different articles, or you can search for them as well. So, for example, if I wanted to find out about Zapier, I'm not sure why it didn't show up on the full one. I'll check why that happened. But basically, you can then go to the support article for that through this search. And maybe that's been removed. I'll have to see why that didn't work. So if we go, for example, community dashboard, It should take you to the place, but I'm not sure why. That's actually something that might be a bug. So I need to, okay. So essentially, if you search anywhere else except for the knowledge base, it'll take you to the article. Tomorrow, once you've done this, it'll do that. One sec, I'm not sharing my screen. One sec, I'll share my screen. Thank you for that. So basically, if you want to find something, as I was saying, you can just go to here. You can search within settings, and you can find settings. If you go to our main group here, we'll go to community. You can find settings here. And if you click into your settings, you'll be able to customize the settings. You'll be able to adjust anything. You've got the group settings. You've got the account settings. Everything that you need is available here. And if you can't find anything, then you can search through here as well. So if I wanted to search for Stripe, I could search for Stripe, for example. It doesn't come up with anything for Stripe. Maybe we don't mention Stripe. Payments, payment options. These are knowledge base articles if they have this icon. And this is the actual setting itself. So that line separates the actual settings to the articles that we have. And if you want to read about a specific setting, you can come into here, or anything within your group. You can come into here as well, and you can control, basically you can open different articles about the different topics here. Now, if you need support from us, then you can click into one of these articles here. So go to expand, go down to the bottom, and you can click send us a private message. Now, use this if it's something that affects you personally. So if it's something that you have detected that you need personal help with, and that requires a private message with us, then use the support for that. If it's something about the software, it's better and you'll get a solution faster if you post it inside of the community. So if it's something relating to a bug or an issue or something that you don't understand and you can't see information about, then post it into the community. If you can, use the search option first. So for example, if I was looking for something on courses, I would first search for different topics, results relating to courses here. And then if I couldn't find what I was looking for, if it looked like it was something that has not been updated before, then post into the community group here. And you can do that by clicking new post and then posting into this group. Now, when you do a post, if you are the admin of a group, you'll see the options that are appearing for me here. If you're a member and you're not an admin, you'll see different options here. So if you post into our community group here, then you're going to see different options than you would see if you were an admin of your own group. So if you go into one of your own groups, you'll see these options appearing. So I can schedule, I can send out emails, I can use the self-destruct feature, make posts publicly viewable if I'm an admin, and you'll be able to do that from your groups. Inside of the community group, this is the center point of what we do here. So you'll be able to get access to everything within the community group and comment and talk to other users within this community right here. You'll notice that we have office hours, and that's run through events. If there's an event coming up, you'll see a red dot there, and you'll be able to view the entire calendar of everything that's coming up. So this is, for me, the office hours today. We'll have another office hours in 1 month's time. And then if you have any private meetings, you can book private meetings through chat, and those private meetings will also show within this calendar. So I have a private meeting with Sabine. It's pending. It has not yet been confirmed, and it's for this date and time. So you can create these types of personal events with your own members through chat as well. Now, if you've got courses and you want to bring those courses over to Communi, so lots of people have courses on, say, for example, another software that you maybe moved to us from. So Circle, School, any of these platforms, you can use our course editor here to bring those across. And it's very easy to use. You can add new modules, you can add new settings. It works as you would expect a course editor to work. We have videos within the community on how this works, so I won't go into it now. But basically, you go new course, create your new course. There's different options for choosing who views your course, who doesn't. You can drip feed content or have it released on a specific date if it's a challenge, for example. And that's all available through this courses here. Now, if you have not yet created a group, and this is really new to you, then you can create a group by clicking on this icon here. Okay, so if you're in the Communi group here, which everyone comes to after purchasing Communi, then click on this icon, and you'll see here that you have access to this button, which says Create New Group. Once you create a new group, you'll then see these options here. It's very quick. It's very easy to create a new group. I'll create one right now, test group, I'll call it. I can choose a price for my group, or I can decide to have it for free. I'm going to actually choose a price for this. So I'll put $99. I can customize the price. I can then add a logo. I'm just going to add a random image here for this. And then I can say, join my group. Once I create this new group, it will then show something like this. You'll be able to create a new post. You'll be able to follow along these instructions. What I recommend doing first, though, is if you're charging for a group, go first into monetization. Go into monetization, or actually first go into connected apps, sorry, and make sure that you've got Stripe or PayPal connected, because if you do not have PayPal or Stripe connected, you won't be able to charge for your group. It will be in a unpublished state. When you connect up a payment method, it means you can receive money, and then you'll be able to charge. So this is the first thing that you need to do if you're wanting to charge for access to your groups. Now, if you wanted to run a free group for starters, which people do, and then change it to a paid group, you can control that through monetization, and you can, at any point in time, change from a free group to a paid group and so on. It's up to you when you want to do that. And any members that are inside of your group already, they're going to still have access to everything. So if they signed up for free and then suddenly you want to charge, then you're going to be able to then charge and still have those members in there, if that makes sense. I say this because lots of our users, they want to invite 10, maybe 20 people to their group to start off with for free. And then after that, they want to charge. So they have it free for starters and then they charge later. Now, if you want to just have a price available, but you want maybe a friend of yours to join for free, but you still want to charge a price, then you can bypass this payment option by going into members and then manual invite. Anyone that you add here, if you've got a payment option available on your checkout, $97, or you've chosen a price for your group, anyone you add here and invite, they will get a free registration link. Even if your group is $1,000, they will be able to register for free. And that's the main purpose of this. Now, there are lots of other features that are available. There's entry questions, there's automated messages, there's levels, which is gamification. So your members can be rewarded as they engage in your community and unlock new badges. You can unlock rewards for them, new courses, new content. Or if you wanted to, you can run leaderboard contests and you can reward people who do well in your contest by adding a prize for them, which is released to them after the contest has ended. We've also got the ability to create a custom landing page, which many of our users do. We've got a standard landing page, as you'll see. We also have a custom landing page, which you can customize using this editor right here. So if you want to customize your landing page, you can do all of that here. We've also got QR code invites and different features such as automations, pixel tracking. For many, if you're just starting out, they're probably not, you don't need to start with these things, but you can have a look at them and see how they work. We also have inside of the community content and structure, which has links that you can post, categories, and you can even create tags like we've done within the community group. And you can update your community guidelines here as well. Now, if you want to update anything relating to your account and profile, you can from here. If GDPR is something that's important to you, or tax reporting, then update your company details here. So click into here and update your company details for your account. And that's going to be added to all of the invoices, your invoice for purchasing Communi after you purchase Communi, and also the other invoices when you sell access to your group. So if you're in the European Union, Germany, then you want to update your company details, go into account and profile, update those company details, and then that's going to be added to all those invoices. And when we have VAT, that's going to become, it'll provide you everything you need for running your business within Europe and your reporting that you need to do as well. So we're not far away with that as well. You can change how your profile is viewed here, adjust your language and time zone. We have German as a language. Sabine and Jutta help us a lot with this. You'll see Sabine Schmelzer and you'll see Jutta as well inside of the community engaging, and they are both German speaking, and they've been helping us with these German translations. So the German is available inside of here. And if there's anything that you want us to update, you can message in the group and tell us if it needs an update, and we'll see that as well. Now, if you or your members are concerned about privacy and consent or data management, different policies around that as well, you can go into privacy and consent, data management. You can read about those, about what permissions you give. And also you can go into our help center, and we have a legal section there where we have all of that laid out in our terms and conditions. So you can read about that as well. Now, if you want to earn commissions for promoting Communi, you can go into your affiliate program here, get an affiliate link. So if you have a friend or you have someone that you know who wants to purchase a software like Communi, you can get your affiliate link here, you can copy it, you can share it with them, and you will make 40% commissions for any sales that come through as a result of that, which is really good. And we have lots of members doing this. Even new users are doing this. We had maybe, I think it was, I don't know, don't know the exact number. We had a lot of new users who were earning commissions and paying off the purchase that they made of Communi just by referring people. And lots of our users are doing that. They're making very good money doing that. And that's a really easy way of making money from Communi when you first start, is by going to this affiliate program, getting the affiliate link, joining our affiliate community, and learning what people are doing inside of Communi to earn commissions from recommending this to others. If you want to find your invoice for Communi, or if you want to find any subscriptions you belong to, or if members of yours want to find subscriptions they belong to, they can go into plans and billing, Communi plan, and you'll be able to see your purchase here. So you can download your invoice if you need it. And also, if you belong to any groups or your members belong to a group that's yours, they will be able to view their subscription in this menu here. You can manage all of your media in this area here. And obviously, you saw connected apps. We have a number of connected integrations that you can use right now within these groups. So I'll have a look now at the questions we've got. This gives you a basic overview. We have a dashboard that's available here to see recent activity. You can see where you are in terms of the level that you're at. You can view your profile and also upcoming events from here as well. So let me have a look at what questions we've got. Can members create private meetings among themselves? Can I hide events feature if I do not want to create a meeting? You can. You can hide the events feature if you don't want to use it. It may not be for the same purpose that you have, but you can do that. You can customize the sidebar by going into here, and we've got it inside of functionality, and you can hide different parts of this that you might not want to use. Our software is Communi, so it's a community software. We don't yet have the ability to turn off the community. I'm not sure if we'll do that, but you can turn off courses, you can turn off events, you can turn off chat for your groups if you want to, and you can also reorder these as well. So there is some functionality available there. Will it be possible to add my own link in the private chat? So yes, you can do that as well. If you have chats that you've opened up with your members, then you can do that. What happens if you turn off chat? can the members chat with the people in other communities? So if you turn off chat for your group, it just means that all of the chat options and functionality inside of your group will be turned off. So it does not stop people from messaging in other groups, but for your group, no one will be able to open up chats with your members or with you as the admin as well, unless it's for support. So we still have support available for admins. So you'll be able to have that available because I think that is one of the things that's important. We shouldn't turn that off. But in terms of the interaction, you'll be able to turn it off and no one will be able to message one another for inside of that group. I would like the ability to rename menu items like courses to training or some other name that fits our brand better. We have a poll on that. We're not doing any, not making decisions on it yet until after we've finished the mobile app. And part of the reason is that with a mobile app, we only have so much space. And because we're moving in this direction, we first want to get that done. And then that's one thing that we'll review at that time. So we've had a few requests about that. So it's something that we're going to review once we've done the mobile app. I don't see the private online meeting in chat anymore. So, Shirley, make sure that you're inside of chat within your group. So, I should have said that before, but private chat will only appear to admins. It's an admin feature. So, if you are the admin of the group and you open up a chat with someone within that group, then you'll see the admin feature there, and you'll then be able to use that admin feature to open up a private meeting. Please try it now. Try it in one of your groups. Go to a group, then start a chat with a member of yours, and then you'll be able to see that private chat option. And let me know that it works. Yes, so the only way it works is with Google Meetings and Zoom right now. So you need one of those tools. If you want to request another one or that we do this differently, post it in the group. Yeah, so with events, you can add your own link. For time reasons or for convenience, we haven't done that uh, for chat. We want to know if there's another tool that you're using for those live meetings, then we want to know what that is, and it would be ideal for us to integrate with that. We would much prefer to integrate with it. Cool. Thank you. So let me know if there's any other questions or anything that I can cover to help to get up to speed. This is a very exciting time for the software. It's really exciting right now because we have lots of activity. The platform is growing very fast, and I think we also have a very good group of people inside of the Communi software. What excites me is that we have built the software because we wanted to listen to the community and we wanted to provide the very best tool to our community. And from the very beginning, we've been listening to our community, and you'll see that if you're new, that we do listen. We're reading your posts. The posts themselves make a difference to the software because you'll see that maybe there's something you post and it's then implemented into the software. Usually, we try to do it very fast if it's something that people want. So with VAT, for example, this is something that the community wants, so we're adding it in. GDPR was the same, and all of the features that we have, when you compare them to other software, a lot of the time, other software they'll have a feature list, they'll have maybe they've got an idea of what they want. For us, we've done it slightly differently in terms of you'll see that the software itself it really has been shaped by the community. So you're a part of that community. And I encourage you to post if there's something that you see or you want. Do share that with the community as well, because it's really good for us. to understand what we can do to improve the platform, and we really are willing to listen, and we want to provide the best platform we can for you. So that's our major motivation is creating the very best software that we can. And this next chapter, moving into a subscription, it means that that's even more important, and we're going to work really hard to make sure that we do that. How many groups do we have now on the community platform? So, really good question. If you got the lifetime deal, and I think everyone here did, then there is no limits. There's no limits on the amount of groups that you can create. So you can create as many groups as you want. You can have as many members as you want. There's no limits to it. And moving forward, the subscription, right now we have $99 subscription for future customers, and they get 3 groups, which is enough. Most of our users who are very successful through the platform, they're using 2, maybe 3 max. So in itself, that's what people need. But for you, because you got our lifetime deal and you got in before that cutoff date, then you have unlimited members, unlimited groups, and yeah, you locked in that deal. It's a very good question. How big is the German community part now? Do you have an estimation of the German market share? So over the last, I haven't seen overall, but the last 2 weeks we have had 80% of our new users are German. So it's a substantial portion now. I think that's over the last few months, it's a little bit less, but I'd need to check that. But in terms of the last 2 weeks and the deal closing down, 80% of our users are German, which is really exciting because I think that first of all we've got a really good group of German speakers in the community, and the language itself is being improved. Working with people in Germany, I think something that's really important is that first of all, your data, it's protected. You've got access to your data, and also, we're not a platform like Facebook or anything like that where they demand ownership of everything. Instead, we want to make it an open community. You can manage your own data. And also, it's really helping us to improve, say, for example, VAT is going to be really good when it comes out. GDPR, while it was difficult for someone outside of the EU, it's been really, really good getting it done. So, yeah, it is really exciting, and it's really cool. Yeah. And it is amazing. Yeah, really amazing that we have so many German people coming in. It's really cool. Will something like the lifetime deal offer be offered again for a short period before Christmas? We're not making decisions until September. I'm not sure. Uh, the pricing we really want and we really need to move to a subscription. Part of the reason is that we're looking long term. We want to make sure that the business itself has money coming in long term, and we also want to build the very best platform out there. And I see that being the subscription being a key part of that. However, it needs to be really attractive to new users coming on as well. So the pricing that we have, we've put it at $99 for now, but we're going to review it. And I'm open to all feedback. Maybe I'll do a poll in the community group and just ask for that. I've done one in the partners group just to ask what people think. And I'll do one also in the main group, I think, just to get some feedback, because we want to hear from you. What would make it attractive to your friends? What would make it attractive to your members as well? Because a lot of the community licenses that were sold internally in the platform from people that have built up groups, had members join those groups, and then had that. Then they've sold access to community to members of those groups. So we want to hear feedback on it. The other thing I should mention as well is that the when it comes to the affiliate system we have, any new members you join that purchase, they also accredited to you as the referrer. Or if you send them your link and they buy, then that's also counted towards you as well. Any plan to add features that work for artists and musicians to build communities around their music? I think that would be great. I think, I mean, one of the first things that comes to mind is live streaming, which I think would be really cool, but it's a lot of work. So, with anything like that, we would just want to see feedback. We would need feedback from our our members on it. So, if you have an idea, Keith, it would be great to find out about it. You know, post in the group and see what feedback come in. Even sometimes when there isn't a lot of engagement on a post, if an idea is good and it catches our attention, sometimes I talk to the team and we make a decision to fast track it just because it makes a lot of sense. There's often things that are mentioned that they're not necessarily popular posts, but they greatly improve the software. So if you can post, I think, yeah, it would be great to see that. Yeah, so that's right. There's no changes in terms of percentage of commission. So if you make a sale now, someone buys for $97 per month, you receive 40% commissions on that. So really, all you need is one person, if you got the lifetime deal, who joins and stays for a few months to be in profit. And we've already had over the last few days since we ended the deal, we've had a lot of people joining with the subscription. So I'm going to see how that's working out, but I believe we have the best deal. We've got the best software, and I like the direction we're going in it. I think we're going in the right direction, and I think it's a much more attractive deal than other software out there, and that's what I'm hearing from users and people that are recommending it. And there's a number of reasons why that's the case. And that's part of the reason we want to keep building in this direction that we're going with our community. So it's a very attractive deal to recommend to others. Yes, so that's correct, Ernie. On the monthly deal, there are three groups, and you get all the features. So there's no upgrades or anything like that. We've just made it really simple, $99, three groups, and all of the features. And anyone that joins as well, they can recommend it to others, and they get 40% commissions as well. But we wanted to keep it really simple. And going forward, I think we're going to try and keep it very simple. Yeah. Yes. So the custom URL comes with the monthly as well. So they will also get a custom URL for each of their groups that they will be able to use. Yeah. So all of the features, absolutely all of the features are included, including the broadcasts, the automated messages, all of those features, they're also in there. Cool. Awesome. Um, um, that is good. Now, in terms of, cool, awesome. Now, in terms of moving forward, so every month we have a an office hours, and you'll see that we do this every single month. It's a really important component of what we do. We will be going over the updates in the next one. We won't do this again, I don't think, with the basic information, but what I will do is I will go through some more advanced features next week, next month, and also the new features. I'll be able to showcase those because we will have a number of new features by the next office hours that we do. So that'll be something to look out for. And because these updates that we're working on are really critical, I'll probably release a video as well once they're released, just going through how they work, how to use them, because they're in the category where they're in a really urgent category for us, trying to get them done, because we've had a lot of feedback and a lot of demand for it. So it's yeah, we're going to get them done as soon as possible, and I'll have a video on each of them, and I'll do a big update for both of those when they're available. If the monthly deal is somehow a pro version, will there be also an offer for a monthly basic solution? It's a good question. We've looked at that. and we're going to decide in September. We're not sure yet. Yeah, we're not sure. Uh, it might make sense. It might make a lot of sense to have a basic solution, and yeah, we'll review that though. I really want to get feedback. Um, yeah, I think part of yeah, as Renat's saying, part of the thing is I don't want to make it complicated for people. There's something that's so easy about having one option and by being able to purchase it. So, uh, but yeah, we haven't decided. Yeah, we haven't decided. So, I'm asking. Tell me. I'll do a poll. Let me know in the community group, and we'll see how we go. I'm listening, and yeah. The other thing is, if you need to get support, do make sure that you reach out to me personally if it is something that you personally need. I'm in there every day at the moment. So if there's something that you're concerned about or something that you want to ask about that's more of a personal question, then feel free to ask that, or like a not a personal question, but a private question, something that's private. But for everything else, please post in the community because that's where we get a lot of the feedback, and it's also the best place to post. It's just the best place to post. And I agree, Keith. Yeah, I think it's great value. Yeah, I think that's definitely something to think about. Is that we've taken some features away, then it does make it less valuable. But what we're doing is we're really trying to move in the direction that we really want to be the best out there, and so we've got. I mean, there's a lot of good competition out there. There's a lot of really good platforms, and we want to really compete. So that we're I think what's worked for us at the moment is that our users listening to our users and building in that direction. So we're going to keep doing that. And if you have any posts, then please let us know. Drop the price only when the growth speed starts to start. Yeah, right now it's things are going well. We have a lot of activity, a lot of new members. I think the one thing that I really want to focus on in these future office hours and in the coming months as well is spotlighting and showcasing some of the growing groups within the communities that we have. We have some groups that are doing very well, and I'm doing interviews. I did one with Sabine yesterday. I did one with Sabrina from Germany, both Sabine and Sabrina from Germany. I'm doing another one tomorrow as well, and with Sabine Piari as well. So I really want to showcase what people are doing within the in the community. So if you see these coming out, then do let me know. And if you've got a group that is doing well, then please make me aware of it. We do pay attention to groups that are growing, and we have some groups that are into the thousands that are growing very quickly at the moment. And I really want to showcase that and help out if we can to uh, to showcase how people are doing that, because maybe that will help you with your groups. And also, if you've got a successful group, maybe I can showcase you as well within the community, because that'll then motivate others as well. And yeah, there's a lot that's working right now. This is definitely the right place to be, because community tools, it seems, are the way to build your business on the internet right now. It's the very best way to build your business. You can build your entire business using Communi. So it's really all you need, and you can manage everything. Support, everything is covered under here. So we'll be focusing on our members coming up, and I'm hoping to really showcase what they're doing, and hopefully that's really useful in the group as well. Cool. Yeah, Sabrina's interview will be on uh, it's in the partners group, and it'll be released tomorrow. In the Then I'll do probably a separate. I'm hoping to do a separate interview with her as well uh, for the for our group here as well at some point in the future. Cool. I think we've covered a lot. Is there any other questions or anything that stands out? You've been inside of the group. Is there anything that you've seen or any questions that have been coming up over? No? Okay. Cool. Awesome. Oh, all right. Well, if that's all, if there's no more questions, then I'll be posting this replay tomorrow. And yeah, again, thanks for joining. We're really excited. It's a very exciting time. There's lots going on, and it's great to have you with us. Please post in the community. Introduce yourself. Let us know what you're doing, and also you know, create a group, test out the system, invite members to it, and yeah, let me know how it goes. If you've got there's some things happening, post in the community. If there's some wins, you get your first customer, let us know inside of the community. It's always good for other members as well to hear that, to see that, and there's a lot of really good and positive things happening at the moment. So. Yeah, it helps us as well in the team. Our whole team is inside of the community, very active, and watching as well and reading. So it helps us to get that feedback as well. So thanks again for joining on this office hours. I look forward to the next one. The next one will have some really exciting news, I think. So definitely make sure that you put that down. It'll be on the first week of September. So thank you. Awesome. Thanks everyone. Cool. All right. Bye bye.